Hello, my sewing friends. Today is actually Friday, December 16th, so it's day 16 of Vlogmas. But let's do a little bit of catch up. So this is Vlogmas, day 13 and 14. This is Vlogmas, day 15. I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room where I'm back. I got back here today and it's been quite a day. You know, I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning so that I would be able to feed and hold my grandson. And I had to do that in time to be at the airport at 5. Airport's like 6 minutes from their house, so it's perfect. So I've been up for a while. I have had a nap, but I plan to go to bed at normal time because, man, well, you can tell I'm just wasted. There were tears. We had some tears when I got on the flight, and then my flight was delayed and I missed my connection, but it was totally fine because they make it so easy these days to just do it on your phone. So I got into another airport close to me. It's about the same distance actually as the airport I was going to go into. So got in early actually. So I have a lot to tell you about. I got home and I had this box, which came from England, from Dorset to be exact. And I was completely just shocked. I thought, what? I didn't expect that. So I have things in here that I want to show you, but I will do them one day at a time because there are several little wrapped packages and a beautiful card from England. I don't know, what is it about from a foreign country when you're an American? It's like, our country is so big that, you know, it's like when you get something from somewhere overseas, because there are oceans on both sides of our country, you're just over the moon. It's like, oh, I got something from way far away. So let me get to this in just a second. I want to tell you that this evening I drove over to run some errands, and I wanted to get some more of this Wrap and Zap batting, which thank God I was able to fit in my suitcase. I'm telling you what, I could not have fit one more thing in that suitcase. But I wanted to get some more of this because I want to make some bowl cozies. By the way, Granny Sewing Room, Sherry, has a tutorial on that today. So I will link that both up here and in the description box below. So I go over to get the stuff and Walmart didn't have it, and the only other option I have close, like within 10 minutes of my house, is Hobby Lobby. And thank goodness. So I went into Hobby Lobby and I did not find it because they carry it, but they were out of stock. I think same with Walmart. But all the Christmas stuff were 70% off. So I got this flannel because of all the things my grandson has, he doesn't have a few little things like receiving blankets. Those are all made of that double gauze stuff, and that's like, what? Yeah, you know, I don't like those. I think that they're for dish towels, not for babies. They're fine if you do a burp cloth, you know, that's fine, but no. Anyway, so my friend Andra from Andra Makes made a blanket for him, and it's minky on one side and flannel on the other. And I thought, I love that thing. I wrapped that up, you know, close to him, not covering him and swaddling him in it, but just kind of making him cozy. So when I saw that this was 70% off, I got a yard of it because it's navy and it's got some yellow in it. So I picked this up. And I plan to make the same thing because I just happen to have some, I don't know what this is. It's like fleece, I guess, that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby. And I think, oh yeah, that'll be nice. So he'll have 2 of these blankies, one from Andra and one from me, Grandma. So I got that, and while I was walking around, I happened to see tree skirts. Okay, my daughter Emma went to a Victorian tea last weekend, the first thing we did when I got up to Virginia was we went to Joann's, and she bought lace to go on the bottom of this Christmas tree skirt that she wore as a cape, like a little capelet. I thought, my kid is a genius, genius. So when I saw this, I like the colors. I think they would go with denim. And what I was thinking was poncho. I wonder if I could make a poncho out of this. So I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a tree skirt. Yeah, I'll try it. If I don't like it, I'll take it back. But, well, I don't know. I thought, well, that might be fun. All right. Last week, before I left, I got a whole thing of patterns sent to me by Diane. They are all costume patterns. So this is the kind of thing that Emma was wearing over the weekend. I love this one especially. This is the kind of thing that I look for sleepwear. So that's good. And then we've got this one, which is revolutionary costumes. And, oh man, those are so pretty. And then this one is Mrs. Bridal Gowns, but it's very much of a Pride and Prejudice era, you know. So thank you, Diane. I love these, and I will make good use of them, actually. Occasionally, there are those of you who are subscribers who will say, hey, I've got these patterns, I'd love to send them to you. And some of you have done that, and I have neglected to thank you, like when I'm talking to you now. And so please know that I am always, always so honored and thankful and grateful that you send me these. And yeah, I will never turn patterns down. If you want to send me patterns, I will take them. Okay, I first of all want to open one of these gifts from Carol. So I'll take the smallest one and I will open it. By the way, Carol came out with her December Diaries video today, so you should check that out. She's kind of grouping her days all together and doing it that way, so I think that's really smart, and I was going to do that, and then I don't know, I got going. Ooh, she's so good at this. Designed in Lincolnshire, England. It's a little tin. Oh. Rendale Designs, which, isn't that beautiful? I think that's a hummingbird, and hummingbirds are my husband's absolute favorites. Oh, there are things inside. Well, for one thing, there's another thing of the bird. There is a spool of Gutermann thread, and then there's another little present, so that I will leave that for tomorrow. Okay, let's get to the Advent calendar so this isn't 100 years long. We are on days 13 and 14. So I never can find these, but I see this one. It's day 13, so let's look. Oh, it's white chocolate for my daughter who loves white chocolate. And I know there are those of you who disagree with me. You say it is chocolate, okay. I fully support you believing that, but I do not. Okay, now I need to find 14. There we go. And this one is chocolate for me. Let's check and see what that is. That is mousse with nougat chocolate. Woo! Yummy. So that's Vlogmas for these 2 days, and let me leave you with this. I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room, and yeah, I don't know about you, but today I hit a wall. I realized that I haven't gotten so many things done, and I have so much to do that I'm really overwhelmed and don't know what to do first. So that's a good time to just kind of step back, kind of take a break, take a breath. That's always good for me to do, and just make a list and kind of tackle things one by one. One of the things that I did was cleaned up my sewing room because I had stuff piled all over the floor, and I found places for everything. I went through my scrap stash and I was ruthless, and I pulled out things. I made a lot of room. I'm going to donate what I pulled out, and I feel much better about that. So that's what's been going on in here. Today, all I wanted to do was open a gift in the box that I got from Carol, Carol, sweet enough to send me this entire box of stuff, several packages. And so yesterday I opened this little tin, which is so adorable. It's just so cute. It says Rendale Designs. I don't know where she finds this stuff in England, but it's English, so that right there tells me it's cool. She had a spool of thread in here yesterday, and then she also has something else that's wrapped up in here. And on the inside, isn't that, I love that. I love that. I love that kind of stuff, you know, that you find in a shop and you just think, oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so this is a very small thing. It's about the size, it's a little smaller than a credit card, and it's not hard. It feels soft, and it's all taped up. So let's see what it is. It's a tea bag. Carol and I have this ongoing joke that she's trying to get me to drink tea, and I don't like tea, generally speaking. Oh, but this smells good. This smells like an orange pico, or I don't know. I'm not a tea connoisseur, so it's a black tea smell. Oh, it smells nice. So it will make my little tin smell nice, and also whatever else I put in my little tin, it will smell nice too. Okay, calendar, Advent calendar. We're on day 15, so let me find it. Okay, here's day 15. And it is white chocolate, which is a lie. So I will save that for my daughter who loves white chocolate. And yeah, that's pretty much Vlogmas for today. So let me leave you with this. First of all, let me say, I know this isn't everybody's thing. It's my thing. And I appreciate you indulging me for the season of Christmas, because it's an important time for Christians. So thank you for that. I'm going to go back before Luke 2. I did Luke 2 on the last Vlogmas that I did, but I'm going to go back before that and talk about the big event when Mary found out she was going to have the Messiah. What? This is a young girl, probably a teenager, and here's what happened. So this is from Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 28, and a little beyond that. God sent the angel Gabriel to the Galilean village of Nazareth to a virgin engaged to be married to a man descended from David. His name was Joseph, and the virgin's name was Mary. Upon entering, Gabriel greeted her. This is an angel, like an angel. I think I would run away in fear and terror. So he said to her, "Good morning. You are beautiful with God's beauty, beautiful inside and out. God be with you." Well, she was sure thoroughly shaken, wondering what was behind a greeting like that, you think? But the angel assured her, "Mary, you have nothing to fear. God has a surprise for you. You will become pregnant and give birth to a son and call his name Jesus. He will be great, be called the Son of the Highest. The Lord will give him the throne of his father David. He will rule Jacob's house forever. No end to his kingdom." And Mary said to the angel, "But how? I've never slept with a man." And the angel answered, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you. The power of the highest hover over you. Therefore, a child you bring to birth will be called holy, the Son of God." Yeah, whether you want to get into all the science and history and all of the things about that, that's what's in the book. And so I'm going with that. It's a wonderful, miraculous thing that Mary experienced. And yeah, I would have been screaming in terror, but she was God's chosen. Oh, to be God's chosen. What an amazing thing. So I'm going to leave you with a continuation of the story that started when Mary, who was pregnant and was the fiance of Joseph, had to go to Bethlehem because the Roman emperor had decided that he wanted to count everybody. There needed to be a census. So he had to go to the place where your people came from. So they were on their way to Bethlehem. And so here's what happened when they got there. While they were there, the time came for her to give birth, for Mary to give birth. She gave birth to her son, her firstborn. She wrapped him in a blanket and laid him in a manger because there was no room at the hostels. The place was packed. I mean, it was crowded. There was nowhere to stay. There was no place to go. And so can you imagine being in a barn and giving birth? Laying your child in, you know, a place where animals eat in hay. You know, they put hay in mangers. So amazing, amazing that our Messiah came into the earth, came into the world this way. So there's a bit of a catch up, me running behind because I've had so many other things that I'm doing and thinking about, and yet Christmas is so important. So I will see you on Saturday for Vlogmas Day 17. Till then.